we're going to start off with the neon blue die cut.
All right. So we got a 2019 Panini Spectra neon blue die cut, as Tim said, numbered out of only 50.
That thing's a thick boy, too.
It's really thick.
Thick card.
I mean, this you probably can't tell, but it's a pretty card. Got a solid 9 on it. Spectra's resale value is not great compared to some of the other Panini products, but getting a 9 on a card numbered out of 50, and that was his last year in New England, that's a pretty solid card there. Happy with that. Another 9, okay.
Another 9 here.
And again, continuing on that light blue theme, which, New England has kind of a more of a royal blue, right?
Right,
or navy, really, truly. Yeah. But anyway, light blue out of 199 from 2017, and this was at the Super Bowl. You could see the Super Bowl in the back. Super Bowl, what was it, LI? And they won that one.
Yeah.
I think that was against the Falcons that year, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the year the Falcons had the game wrapped up, and New England came back and proved everyone wrong in the second half. They were a different team when they came out the second half, and he was why.
Yep, and that's a solid 9 there.
Brady's the kind of guy, if you say he's not a good player, you're lying to yourself, and you can't help but respect him. He's the man.
8.5, okay, tough, and again, Topps Chrome in 2013, so not an early career one,
right?
But it was still 8 years old, I guess 7 when I purchased it, raw off eBay. 8.5 Topps Chrome, and it's a horizontal card. Refractor, yeah, not numbered, but still, solid looking card. Don't know what we'll do with that one yet. And a 9, okay. So a lot of silver here. We need some gold on the rest of these. Panini Dynagon out of 99. These are kind of interesting cards.
To say the least.
Yeah, I hadn't really heard of them.
It's kind of an oddball.
It is.
And the thing is, it's a thick card.
It is.
And it's foil on the edges, so the edges can flip up on these really easily. They can be nicks and chips and everything. So a 9 is like fine.
And they kind of are raised a little bit, but it wasn't. You can see, but it wasn't enough. It's still a 9, so that's solid. And on certain cards, to your point, Tim, certain cards getting a 9 is like getting a 9.5.
Oh, sure.
Because there are so few 9.5s, if any.
Condition-sensitive cards like this, it's like the Jeter SP rookie. It's a foil card, and an 8.5 is basically a 9.
Yeah. What do we got now?
What?
Okay.
Another 9.
Again, an Aqua. So 2017 Optic Aqua Tom Brady 9, and it is numbered out of 299. Solid card there. Again,
aesthetically pretty. I mean, it's just a good-looking card.
I probably have more like 100 in this one total with the grade. So and Brady's documentary is going on right now, so
there'll be some renewed interest.
Yeah, and there's always interest in Brady stuff. And the early year, there's been a push this last 6 months from what I've been seeing on Instagram and folks that do a lot of Brady stuff. The early year refractors, or early career, I should say, have been huge recently, even if they're not numbered. But if they're the gold refractor, they're going nuts. I mean, 3 or 4 times what people were paying for them pre-pandemic, it looks like to me. So, I mean, so some of this, my point to all that is, even some of this later year stuff in 9s will, if I wanted to flip them, I'd probably double my money or better. And it's not huge money on a lot of these cards, but it would still be a nice little turnaround.
That's nuts.
I don't know that would be worth it to me, but so 2014 Bowman Chrome. So a few years back, and this is snow on this card. So when Bob and I looked at it, he said, "Is that a snow game?" I said, "Yeah, I think it is." And so another 9 there, blue refractor. So it kind of it doesn't exactly match the jersey, but it's closer. And that one's out of 199 also. Again, not early career, mid to late career, but it still should be a pretty nice card there.
Well, it's a solid 9 on condition-sensitive card that could easily be scratched. So, and someone, Brady they make the playoffs, stuff gets hot. You'll see some of these parallels, go for much higher than they probably should. A little bit disappointing here, but.
And is that our first 8.5?
It's our first 8.5 for Brady.
No, we had one on the Chrome.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
you're right.
2018 Optic Hollow Brady. Not numbered, 8.5. I could probably kind of see why, but still a pretty darn nice looking card. And again, none of these are huge. Like Tim and I were talking about, I sent off a lot of really big cards last year, and then there's still some at BGS.
We're still waiting
now. Some Kobe's, some Jordans. I think I only have maybe one Kobe left, but sent off several $1,000 cards, or more, especially if they came back 9.5. So you're not seeing any of that right now, unfortunately. But
well, we're going to do a separate video, and Tyler's going to come back, and we're going to show you some of his collection from the vault, some of
and then some things I messed up, some misses. There's always misses along the way.
Those are just as fun.
Yep.
It's another 8.5.
For you. Okay. 2019 Panini Contenders Optic, another die cut, 8.5. Easy to get an 8.5 on a die cut, obviously, like we talked about, although as I'm looking at this sucker, it looks pretty darn good to me.
It was pretty clean, man.
Must have been service. Pretty cool. That's a Supernova. That was a case hit out of, and it still is, Panini Contenders Optic. It's not numbered, but case hit, it's a low print run on that guy there.
What's that raw? Do you know off the top of your head? You remember? Well, just what you paid for it, I guess.
About 100, if I remember right. Yeah, maybe more like 150. So
this is the last of the misery, by the way. I saved some misery cards.
Okay,
because there's a couple of good ones still in the case here.
And this one, I remember buying off eBay and thinking that it looked pretty strong. 2005, so again, an early year, and this is the one I was hopeful for something better. This is only an 8.5 blue refractor, numbered out of 299. Really, really pretty card. Gosh, a 9.5 on that sucker would get, I'd have to look again, because it's been so long I didn't know exactly which I sent off, but this would be a very, very big card in a 9.5. So it may be worthwhile busting that sucker out and deciding what to do next on that one.
All right, let's go into happier days.
Okay. 9.5, awesome. 2019 Donruss Optic Blue, and this is more of a color match on the jersey there. Numbered out of 150. Okay, so again, his last year in New England. I don't know if there's much significance to that, but for New England folks, there might be.
It's pretty carded, and that blue matches better than some of the lighter blues that were on your other refractors there too. So it's good looking. And the last card is another one. We'll end on a high note.
Okay, so only 2 9.5s in the whole haul of Brady's. Little bit disappointed in that, but again, probably didn't have as keen of an eye as I do now. 2019 Select Prism Light Blue Die Cut Brady 9.5, and this is just kind of a cool die cut there. Numbered out of 99. So that's a pretty darn big card there. Again, his last year with New England. Whenever I was buying these had all just come out, so they were flooded on eBay raw, and that's why I have so many of that last year. So overall, not as good as we could have done. Obviously, you always want to do a little bit better, but and I'm just happy to have these back after waiting that long, as everybody else is. Yeah.
And back when, like we said in the beginning of the video, these were back when it was $15. I mean, now it's $125, $150 to get a card graded. So, and Beckett's so backed up, you might get it back in a year or two. So anyway. Disappointing.
When we sent these off, we did not know they were that backlogged because they shut down for the pandemic.
Sure.
And we did not know. Otherwise, I wouldn't have sent 40 cards.
Oh, no way.
And we still have quite a few, big, I guess, batches or
3
shipments.
batches. I think 3 just huge batches we're still waiting for, and Ty's got some cards in those too.
Quite a few. September, October, and December, I think, of 2020. And so hopefully we're going to start getting one back per month, and we'll see you guys again soon.
Cool, yeah. Well, thanks for sharing your Beckett experience with us. Like I said, I got to look through them first. Ty hadn't seen them, so nothing that made you wish you hadn't sent it off, maybe except the 6. Everything else was quite all right. But
overall,
pretty pleased.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in. If you like the video, click the like button, subscribe to the channel for more YouTube videos coming from Fast Break.
Perfect.
Thanks a bunch, Ty.
Thanks, Tim.
Catch you later.